taught in law school, and even as a young lawyer, that when you're cross-examining an opponent, you're there to destroy. That is an enemy, and you're there to wipe them out. But I don't think there's an across-the-board rule for that. I think that there are multiple approaches to cross-examination, and sometimes it's alignment. If you can't beat them, join them. There are times where I feel like the defense expert can be used to align with the framing of your own case. We had a trial recently where there was a good doctor, old guy, he's been doing this 40 years. He gets up there and first thing he kind of spouts off is that he's a grandfather and he's got 9 grandchildren. I'm hating every minute of that. This older orthopedic surgeon up there, he's got grandpa vibes, and I'm supposed to go up there and chop his legs off. It's not gonna go well. And so here's what I did. Rather than painting him as some sort of villain who's being paid by the defense lawyers, boatloads of money to say these opinions, I wanted him to go back into his role as a doctor treating patients for 40 years. And we talked about having treated all different types of people, young folks, older folks, middle-aged folks, and that he had come across different people from all walks of the earth, and talking about the special relationship that a doctor has with his patients. Mind you, the jury already knew that this defense expert was not a doctor of our client. There wasn't that doctor-patient relationship. Once we talked about that bond, I wanted him to show what it was like treating a patient with chronic pain. And he talked about chronic pain being a horrible thing, something that would eat away at someone's spirit over time, something that would follow you around like a shadow all day and even crawl into bed with you at night. And that one of the worst things was dealing with a patient of his that he could not fix. There was no cure. And he had to tell them, I can't do anything for you. This is how it's going to be for you for the rest of your life. And then we talked about the plaintiff, and he admitted that our client was young, that our client was stuck in chronic pain for the rest of her life. And through that examination, we were able to show that this thing called chronic pain has a face to it, and showing it through the prism and the lens of a treating doctor who can't fix this person, and how that can be a very big deal for the patient and ultimately for the plaintiff in our case. And so that's one way that you can, as the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. Well, you can bring them on your team and help them build the damages framing of your case.